All right. Hello, boys and girls of grade 8. I just wanted to make a video explaining how do we make equations based on some information that we are given. Some of you have asked questions about how to solve some of the questions in the worksheet, and I felt like I would make a video so that I could explain it to everyone all at once. So one of the worksheets that I gave you asks the question, what is the equation of a line with slope of 2 and a y-intercept of 4? So we have lots of different forms that we can use for writing linear equations. And since it gives us the slope and the intercept, we should use Slope-Intercept Form. Slope-Intercept Form really only has two missing parts, and that is the slope and the y-intercept. And since this question tells us those pieces of information, we can just fill those in. So Slope-Intercept Form says y equals mx plus b. That might be confusing, so what do those mean? Y and x stay y and x. M is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So those two pieces of information that we are given just need to go into these spots in the equation. It really is that basic. So we're going to keep y how it is. Y equals m is the slope. So I'm going to find where it says the slope. The equation has a slope of 2. So we're just going to write 2x. Again, x stays the same, y stays the same, m becomes a number for the slope. So we have a slope of 2. And the b is the y-intercept, and it tells us our y-intercept is 4. So all I have to do is say plus 4. So when it says y equals 2x plus 4, that is our slope-intercept form, and it matches our y equals mx plus b. We have simply replaced m with the slope and b with the y-intercept. It's that easy. You just look at the pieces of information, ask yourself where do they belong inside of our equation, and substitute them, replace them with the letters that they need to replace. Y equals 2x plus 4. And that is all it is asking for in that question. Now, the other question asks, what is the equation of a line that has a slope of 4 and passes through point 4, 2? Well, we have a different form of lines. The slope-intercept form is good when you are given a slope and the intercept. Here, instead, we are given the slope of 4 and a point. Well, lucky us, we have the point-slope form. The point-slope form looks like this. Y minus b equals m times x minus a. That seems confusing, but just like this, all we need to do is find out what part goes where. So, m is the slope. We are given the slope. We are told that the slope is 4, so all we need to do is put a 4 in that place. And AB is our point 4, 2. What that tells us is in this equation where you see A, we need to put 4. And where we see B, we need to put 2. So we're going to just simply rewrite this equation, but rather than putting B, M, and A, we're going to replace those with the slope and the x and y values of this point. It's going to be very simple. We have, you know what, I'm going to use a different color. Let's use red. So we have y minus b, and b is, we looked at b is 2. So we have y minus 2 equals m. M is our slope. Our slope is 4, parenthesis, x minus a. Well, let's look, what is a? A is 4. This is all we need to do. We have written the equation of this line using point-slope form. And that is all that is required. If you wanted to transform this point-slope form into slope-intercept form, that's possible. If you want to transform this into standard form, that is also possible. But this is an acceptable form of a linear equation, and you can leave it at that, and that will satisfy the question. What is the equation of a line that has a slope of 4 and passes through point 42? Y minus 2 equals 4 times the difference of x and 4. All right, thank you all.